Chit. You already know it's your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com, the one and only What's Really Good, guys. Hopefully you guys are doing great. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing. You know me, I'm doing all right. What's really good? Let me know what's today's topic, okay? I'm just here to hang out with you guys and talk about web development, see some of the opportunities that's out here, okay? And again, try to help you guys out as much as I can, all right? So let's get into it. Shout out to everybody that's in here. I see Fred is already in here. Yes, sir. What's going on, Fred? I hope that you're doing good. And everybody that's popping up in here, make sure you leave a message in the comment section so I could put you in, highlight you up here. Okay. Carol Bell Gurma, what's going on? Andrew Morales, what's going on? Yes, we got the squad. Yeah, man. I know I've been busy the last few days, haven't been able to come in live, but I gave you guys some good, really good content. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out after this live stream. Okay, I just released a video, and I'm going to be releasing more and more videos. Again, so definitely do not miss out on what we release here on YouTube. A lot of times people tell me, "Hey Joe, we want content." I give you content, and then nobody goes and watches it. I don't know if YouTube don't notify you or what's going on, but definitely you need to go check it out, man. Stop slacking. All right. So yeah, man. If you guys have any questions, any topics you guys want me to talk about, definitely put it here on the chat so we could get into it and we could discuss those things, or whatever I can help you out. Again, that's what I'm here for. Okay. Let me see in here. Andrew Morales says I'm in a meeting right now. Rather listen to Joe. Boy, it's a gems. Yeah, man. I feel you. I know people at work right now. I wanted to do it at 12 p.m., when people is on the lunch break in the East Coast at least. But, it took a little while to set everything up so we could go live. Rajesh says, I'm working as a React.js developer with total 7 years. So now starting Node.js. Is it okay? Yeah, that's good. That's a natural progression. You got 7 years already in the game. It shouldn't be hard for you to get into Node.js and even find a position as a full stack developer, right? Once you have enough experience, like, it's much easier, right? It's never easy. Don't get that wrong, right? Sometimes people be like, whoa, it's going to be easy. No, it's never easy. Even people that, been here for 10 years plus, they still got to go through, different type of interviews. So it's never going to be easy. It's just always going to be challenging. But when you have experience, they pay attention, okay? So yeah, man. Carol says, yes, the web developer lunch breaks hit different. Yeah, man. I'm about to go hard, man. I'm about to be here live every single day, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, at least for an hour. I'm getting back on my 2017 shit. You know what I mean? Like, I want to come back in here and do a lot of content and create a lot of cool stuff for you guys. Last year, like I said, was kind of crazy for me. So I feel like now I just got back into my mode and I got my mojo back. My swag is up, right? So now we up, right? And now we can come back and really focus on giving you guys what you guys need, which is the content and, resources that I bring to you guys. I had some really good questions in my comment section, so I'm going to bring those up. Since nobody has any questions or any topics in this live stream so far, right? So let me go in here and let me look at some of the comments in here that some people basically put out, okay? Give me 1 second, guys. This is live. So somebody knocking on the door right now. We'll see. Yes, my fault, guys. We are live. Yes, Yes, we're live right now. Got wifey asking me if my prescriptions was ready, so she was gonna go in and pick it up in the pharmacy. For those of you guys that don't know, yes, I got high blood pressure. It runs in the family, so yes, I gotta pop some pills so your boy don't fucking be over here catching a heart, what they call it, a heart attack or some stroke or something like that. So, yeah, wifey went up and is getting that for me right now. But yeah, shout out to everybody in here. We got Deborah, right? Like I said, I'm gonna pull up some of the questions that I have on the comment sections for some topics, right? And let me put this here. Let me see. I don't know if this could be seen. Yes, there we go. Okay, cool. So this is a question from Perpetual Preponder. Hey, okay, and this is on the video of Untop Gold Mine developers, $10 billion on the table. Okay, do you think or know if this is also possible for? Let me zoom in. I need glasses, guys. I'm getting old. Okay. Do you think or know if this is also possible for someone who doesn't reside in the USA? This is my ambition, but my home market is super duper small. There are many freelance and contract jobs to go around, so they're not readily available. And the culture here is very skewed towards working for corporations. Yeah. Okay. So this is on the comment for the video where I talked about web development on demand. Okay. And the main question here is, can you do this outside of the US, right? Is this something viable? Can you actually go in and, get a company to, be on retainer and basically you do web development on demand. Basically you're working for them, right? For a set price on a monthly basis. Yes, you can definitely do it outside of the US, right? I'm going to go deeper into all of this in a series that I'm creating for you guys. It's going to be here on YouTube, 100% complete for free. So definitely go watch it. It's going to be a lot of gems in there. And again, how can you make that possible if you live outside of the US? And I will say is you got to build a brand, okay? And that's how you're going to be able to capture people to become like, clients of yours that give you money every single month for your work. Now, again, we're going into the conversation of what's the difference between freelancing and web development on demand, okay? A freelancer, for example, gets paid per project or paid per hour, okay? Now, web development on demand is different, okay? And that's something that I came up with. The name of the title. This could be called whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it web development on demand, okay? Which basically means that, let's say, for example, I build a project for a company, okay? I build a project for a company. Let's say it's a Shopify store, right? I go in and I say, well, this store is going to cost you around $2,000. Cool. But guess what? This is an active store. You're going to need certain things. You're going to need landing pages. You're going to need someone to help you out with, maybe adding products. You're going to need to maybe set up some discounts, and maybe you're an entrepreneur. You're the CEO. You're the founder of the brand, and you don't have time to do that. But you're also small enough right now that you don't have the budget to hire somebody full-time to do this work. Or maybe you just don't have enough projects to make it worth you hiring somebody full-time. Guess what? I just build you the website, right? I build you the store. I can do this work for you, okay? So initially, you can charge $500 a month for this. Okay, you could charge $1,000. You could charge $2,000, $5,000 if you get to the point of like Design Joe. He does his business, right? So you can definitely do this from anywhere in the world, but it really comes down to, number one, building a brand. Okay, number two, bringing value to that company, and number three, you need to set some limits, because I give you an example. let's say you build somebody a store, and then this person wants you to work on projects for that store 24/7. You can't charge $500 a month for that. You get what I'm saying? Because you're spending so many hours on that it wouldn't make sense. But if you go in and you say, well, I know this business needs about 1 to 2 landing pages per month, right? Guess what? I'll charge them $500 for those 2 landing pages on a monthly basis, right? Maybe they need me to come in and put up a couple of projects every week or something like that. Or maybe create a report for them to show them where traffic is coming from, or how many sales they've gotten from advertisement or something like that. That's worth $500 because you could do that in a couple of hours, right? Or you could do that in a day or two. So that's worth $500, right? So you have to set limits to what it is that you're going to be providing for this company, because you cannot say it's unlimited everything, right? I'm just gonna work for you for $500. That don't make business sense. You get what I'm saying? So web development on demand is different than freelancing, because freelancing, you're getting paid per project, paid per hour. This is as if you was working for this company, right, full time, and you came up with an agreement to say, hey, I'm gonna do this amount of tasks per month, and this is how much you're gonna pay me. Which also leaves you open to go in and do the same thing for other companies, right? You go in and you build a relationship, right? And again, this is where brand comes in. You build a relationship with a company where they want you to work on their products or on their sites, etc. And you can do that for multiple companies. You could go in and say, well, I got 10 clients that I work for, right? And I help them out with their stores, and I'm charging $1,000 a month per store. Guess what? That right there is $10,000. That's $120,000 per year, right? The more money you charge, right, the more money you're gonna make. Now, how do you go to a point where you're gonna be able to charge somebody $5,000 a month? You need to have a brand, okay? There's always web development on demand. The way how you're really gonna make money is by building a brand. It's like somebody comes up to me, right? I get people that hit me up all the time, every time that I talk about Shopify. I get people that send me emails. I get people that contact me in my DMs and tell me, hey, Joe, I need you to help me with my online store. Guess what, right? It wouldn't make sense for me to help somebody out with their online store. I don't know who calling me private. It wouldn't make sense for me to actually go in and help somebody with their online store if I'm making, let's say, $1,000, $2,000 an hour, right? It don't make sense for me to go in and spend a whole week and working on somebody's website, because it wouldn't make sense, right? It takes me a whole week to do a whole store, right? And I'm gonna lose on my $1,000 that I make every hour, right? It wouldn't make sense. So now, because of my brand and who I am, right? If someone comes to me and says, hey, Joe, I need you to build me something, this, and that, because of my brand and how busy I am, and because they want me, not the other way around, not me contacting them, guess what? I could set a price. I could go in and say, you know what? I can help you out with your store. But it's going to cost me, or it's going to cost you at least, $6,000, $7,000. And I'll go and do it. And then from there, we could build up, a retainer fee on that, right? But you have to build a brand. You have to set yourself up for success to be able to do that. Because if right now you're a little Billy, or you're a little Pardeep, or you're a little Pedro, or you're a little Cindy, right? And you're like, man, no one knows me, but let me go in and start charging people thousands of dollars. No one knows you. No one really wants you. You have to build yourself up to that level. You get what I'm saying? Right? So initially you start with the small projects, right? And small retainers where you can say, hey, I'm making $500 a month from this business, 500 from here, 300 from there. Now, once you have gotten them results, you use that as a way to leverage your next customers in your next tier to make more money. Okay, so yes, you can definitely do this from outside of the US, but this is not like Fiverr, this is not like Upwork or like, freelancing. This is like you building a brand around yourself and people knowing that you are an authority in this field. When people go to Design Joy and they pay him $5,000, they're not paying $5,000 for his service. His service don't cost $5,000, to be honest with you, right? A lot of designs and a lot of stuff, you could get stuff for cheaper. But when you want that guy, you got to pay for that guy's time. And that's where you want to go in and build yourself a brand and build yourself as an authority in the field that you're in. my grade is like, yo, little Billy, little Part Deep, and little Cindy. It's true, right? Little Billy want to charge, $10,000, and it's like, bro, no one knows you. What clients have you worked on? What results have you gotten, right? It's like I had somebody hit me up the other day, and they're like, yeah, Joe, you inspire me to start creating my own online courses and this, and that. And I said, okay, cool, go for it. And then when I go to the dude's website, I'm like, how much you charging? Dude is charging $100 per month. Dude has 2 courses. And I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, no one knows you. How you gonna charge $100 per month, right? On 2 courses that the person could pretty much buy that shit anywhere, right? So he's looking at what I do and thinking, hey, this is the pricing range of what Joe is charging. No, I didn't start at $100 a month, right? I had to go in and grind it out. I started at $5 to build a reputation, to get results. So when somebody comes to me and says, hey, Joe, I want to learn from you and I want to learn at CodingPhase.com, guess what? That comes with 7 years of me helping people get into the tech industry. You get what I'm saying? That comes with experience. That comes with real results, right? There's people here on the chat that can literally go in and vouch for that. So you have to build yourself up. Sometimes we want to go to the top and we think that's so easy. You just put a price on something and say, well, this is what I'm worth. You're not worth that. You're not. You got no results yet. You haven't really gotten no results for anybody. You can't charge that much. That's just the facts. What you should do is go to Udemy, go into the fucking the what they call it, the swap meet of Udemy, right? Go to the swap meet of Udemy, try yourself in there, get some results for some people in there, sell your courses for fucking $5, $10, right? And then once you have results and real results, right? Then from there you could go in and say, this is what I'm worth, because I've gotten results. But if you haven't gotten results, you can't sell a course, you can't sell a digital product, you can't sell nothing without actual results. And that's where branding comes in. Okay? Same thing for web development on demand. You have to show proof that you can do the work. And how do you do that? You got to give it at a price that is low enough where somebody says, well, I'm not losing anything to giving this guy a try, a chance. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes people want to come in and start at the top and don't understand. It's like, bro, you got to take a hit. Okay? Another topic, right? I was talking to another developer that is in CodingPhase and was telling me about he's looking to become a developer and to go hard this year, right? And he was telling me he was making like $80,000, $90,000 on his current job, right? And one thing that I had to break it for him, or like break it down for him, was that you're gonna have to take a pay hit, right? You're gonna have to take a hit, right? Most people are not starting at $90,000, right? That's just the facts. Don't let nobody on social media tell you, yeah, man, I'm starting at 9. You don't know their Carfax. What's their Carfax? How long they've been doing this shit? What courses they've been taking? How many years they've been trying, right? So you can't compare to yourself to some dude that has a degree from Stanford and be like, yeah, he's making $110,000. That's him. That's not you, right? That doesn't happen for everybody. The majority of people start from the bottom and build themselves up. Those are the people that get hired right away. The people that's waiting for a fucking dream job, they stay there for a long time. And then you see them on the comment section punching the air. Hey, I can't find a job. This game is so saturated. Yeah, stupid. You want to get $100,000 when you've never done anything before. You're not going to get hired, right? So again, I was talking to this individual and I was letting him know, hey man, yeah, you're making $80,000, $90,000 on your current job, but how long you been there? And he broke it down. He's like, yeah, I've been here for like 10, 11 years. And I'm like, okay, now listen to this. You're switching careers into the tech industry. This is a whole different career than the job that you're doing currently, okay? Now, for you to make 80 now in this career, you're going to be able to do that by next year. So taking a pay cut of, let's say, $10,000, which is around $193 on a weekly basis, less, right? You're going to do way better by the end of the year than you staying at that job. But you got to take that shit out of your mind that you're going to be able to find this job paying you exactly the same amount as the job that you're doing right now. Because this is you starting fresh. A lot of people forget this. Sometimes, I've had this situation happen with, a lot of people. I've had people that are like nurses. They've been doing that shit for fucking 20 years. 20 years as a nurse, and it's like, yeah, I make $110,000. I'm a traveling nurse. I'm like, listen, it took you 20 years to make this much, and you're complaining that now you're gonna have to switch careers, right? Which you're starting from scratch. People forget this. You're starting from scratch, okay? But what took you 20 years to be able to do, you're gonna be able to do it in a year. And then from there, unlimited growth after that. Meaning that if you stayed on that job, right? If you stay on that job, you're going to make, let's say by the calculations, if you was making $110 as a traveling nurse, right? Within 5 years, you'll probably be making $140, right? 5 years. You could be making $140 in 2 years just by switching careers. Does that make sense? Sometimes we got to be realistic with ourselves. We're starting all over again, right? And this is why so many people are so scared to jump ship and take the leap of faith, where they say, damn, should I learn how to code? Should I get into this career? Should I jump into this thing? I mean, I'm technically starting all over again. Yes, you are. But the difference is that in this career, you have a higher upside. Like, you're going to make way more money than whatever the hell you're doing right now. And that's just facts. Okay? So yeah, you got to take a pay cut sometimes to make more. Okay? I always say this like this. Every time that you want to move up in this world, it works like this, guys. Okay? A lot of times you take 2 steps backwards to be able to make 5 steps forward. Do you understand that? That means that you're still going to get to where you was at, but now you're going 3 steps forward. You took 2 steps backwards to be able to make 5 steps forwards. That's just how life is, right? It is what it is. Ain't no way around it. I wish it was, rainbows and Teletubbies and fucking unicorns out here. But this is real life, okay? That's how shit works, okay? Shout out to everybody in here. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Let's see. Let's get some good topics in here, okay? Reading through here. iPod pancakes. Will you mind giving your opinion on the money in providing a service versus the money in providing a product? Good question, right? So a service is something that you're going to be able to constantly get income from, right? It's a recurring income, right? because it's a service that you're providing for that person, right? A product is a one-time hit. It's like, hey, here you go. This is what you got. You order this product. Here you go. You own it, right? This is your product, right? A service will be more of something that you're providing value, and that makes the person come back to it. Okay, I give you a great example. Like back in the days, I used to create a lot of niche websites and microservices, right? I used to have a CSS generator, right? That all it did was like it does like border radius. Back in the days when people don't even know how to do like border radius to the top right, top left, bottom right. I have a website that now it got blew out the box. Like I'm like on page 7 of Google, but years ago I used to be on the number 1, number 2 spot, and that website would generate me a pretty penny, like literally like $2,500, $3,000 on a monthly basis for something simple, right? But because it was a service, it brought people back all the time. People that didn't know how to do border radius, they would just go in, search on Google, border radius, right? CSS generator, and automatically my website will pop up, okay? And you will go in there, and literally there will be some ads there, right? I will go and put some links to like Amazon, so I will make around like $2,500 to $3,000 on that site alone. But that was a service. You get what I'm saying? That makes people come back all the time. A product could be something that it could bring people back, but it has to be a product that expires. Meaning, it's like a juice, right? Or milk, right? Milk is a great product because guess what? Milk has an expiration date, right? Something like a PDF book is a product, but guess what? Once they read it, I don't need no more PDF book. I don't need the same PDF book, right? So it's the same thing. What's a service, right? What would be like a service and what would be like a product, right? A product will be something that you hit somebody with one time, and if it's not something that expires by a certain amount of time, they never come back to you, right? A service is something that they're always going to come back, and you could always have that as a recurring income, okay? So hopefully that helps out. I pawn pancakes. Let me see. Let me see. Reading through here. Reading through here. Boom, boom. Hey, Joe, is the collaboration with Wix happening? To be honest with you, I don't even know. They want me to do it, but the thing is that I'll be super transparent, right? They want me to do a tutorial for you guys, right? And they're paying me, I'll be transparent, like $3,000, right? Now, the tutorial that they want me to do is not really a tutorial that I want to do, okay? Also, too, for the amount of work that I will have to go in and put in, $3,000 is not worth it for me. So I've been dragging my feet to do it. Now, the only reason why I agreed to do the tutorial is because I want to build a relationship with Wix. Same way how I have a relationship with Shopify. Like, I'm one of like Shopify's golden boys. Like, I could go in there. I could say, I want to get a job at Shopify. They'd be like, here you go, Joe. Whatever you want. Joe, I want this from Shopify. They'd be like, here you go, Joe. They love me at Shopify. So I want to build the same relationship with Wix. But the problem is, I got a lot of shit on my plate right now, right? As you guys can see, I've been wanting to start the mentorship program and haven't been able to start it. I have so much shit going on right now in my life that it's been very, very hard for me to do tutorials on for any platform. So that's why I haven't been able to do it. They want me to do it. It's just right now I'm on my bag, bro. Like I'm on my bag. Like I can't even stop doing anything unless it's bringing me like $10,000 and up. $3,000 to me right now is not much. So I have to go in and focus on the things that's really getting me the big bags. For example, right now I'm working on a software as a service to help artists grow and help them market themselves online and be able to sell their digital products, right? And also to market themselves and get more fans, etc. Guess what? The way how I look at that project, that's a project that's gonna get me $5 to $10 million. So if I go in and I stop doing that, right, and I start focusing on a little $3,000 here and there, like that don't make no fucking sense for me. Now again, I don't have $5-10 million in my pocket, and the shit could fail, right? But because of the potential that I've seen so far, and because I'm already in the game, I'm already working with artists from Warner Music. I'm already talking to some people from Universal Records, right? I'm already seeing the relationships there. So I'm like, I need to build this app as soon as possible before someone else comes up with the same idea. So it's like, I'm on crunch time. I'm building, so I can knock all of this shit out. So going in and doing like a $1,000 project or $3,000, it don't make no sense when I'm about to make millions. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I haven't worked on the Wix project. Okay, and anything else that I work on has to be like on things for CodingPhase. Like right now, I'm building a Klaviyo course, right, to help the students who are on CodingPhase.com to learn more about Klaviyo, because it's like one of the #1 platforms for email development, right? Now, why would I go in and focus on Klaviyo instead of doing the Wix? Well, the long-term gain, right? Talking about products and services, what we just talked about, right? When I create this course, this is going to get results for my students, right? Which is also going to bring in more money to my company, right? The course, I'm going to sell it for $100, $200, right? But guess what? If you're a diamond member to CodingPhase.com, you get access for it for free. You just basically get a new upgrade, right? Now, long-term wise, that course is going to be there for the next 5 years. You get what I'm saying? So me busting my ass working on that right now, and I go in and I calculate, yo, how much this thing is going to make in 5 years, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. So do I stop what is going to get me hundreds of thousands of dollars to make $3,000? Sometimes this is why I'm telling you guys, it's the brand. Are you a brand or not? You get what I'm saying? Like, now they got to come to me with a bag that makes sense. I was going to do it, but it doesn't make sense. Not right now. I'm so busy, I can't do it. You get what I'm saying? It's like now, I got to be very selective with my time. Like I come here and I do this live streams because this is my way to connect with you guys and see what you guys is up to. Right? And I get to help some of you guys that's here on the platform. Also, too, I get to share with you guys, what we do on CodingPhase.com, right? All of the good things that's happening in there. Guys, by the way, anybody that's watching this, right? If you're new to the channel, right? You haven't checked out my website, check it out. Go take your time. It don't cost you nothing to go check out the site and see what we have, okay? Literally, okay? We've gotten a lot of results for a lot of people. People have gotten a lot of jobs in different positions in companies, right? We don't teach coding as a hobby. If you're a hobbyist, you can watch my channel. But at the end of the day, you understand that this is not a channel for people with a hobby. This is for people that actually want to make money, people that wants to actually get a job. And if you're not in that mindset, this is not the channel for you, because I'm not going to talk to you about what's fast or for loop or what new version of React came out. No, we're talking about shit that we can actually touch and make money from. You get what I'm saying? So again, I don't teach here on YouTube. I give you information, I give you resources, and I answer your questions and give you career advice. But the real teaching comes down at CodingPhase.com. So if you haven't tried the platform, go check it out. This is the best platform out here by a long shot. Like literally so many different companies have came in and tried to do what we're doing, but they're not CodingPhase. There's a lot of YouTubers who are now trying to create a platform with a subscription with all of the courses. They don't have 100+ courses. You get what I'm saying? Y'all remember that line from Kanye West when this dude was like, yo, but why don't you sell your own t-shirts? It's like, yo, but it ain't Ralph though. I'm Ralph. You get what I'm saying? When you want to get the source, you want to get the quality, you want to get the shit that works, you come to CodingPhase. You get what I'm saying? This is Apple, this is Mercedes-Benz, this is Bentley and up when you come here. You're getting the best of the best. The shit that works. Not selling you a dream. I'm working for you. Like literally. So come check out the platform, right? You have the Diamond membership. It's $100 a month. It gives you access to every single course on the platform: content editor, email developer, front-end developer, PHP developer, React developer, Shopify theme developer. And this is something that a lot of people get this wrong. They think like, well, it's $100. What am I getting for it? Right? When you go to any platform or any place that you want to go and learn how to code, whatever you do, right? They're showing you one course, one off course. I come in and give you exactly everything that you're going to need to get that job, right? It's not just one course. I'm giving you the whole curriculum of what's happening in the industry and what they're asking for. Nothing more, nothing less, right? No fluff in this shit, okay? HTML email developers. Everything that you need. You could be somebody that doesn't know anything. When you become a Diamond member, you get access to every single course that's in here. And you have access to them directly where you could just go in, click in there, takes you right into the course. Okay? And you have all of the courses. And then on top of that, you have the workshops, right? You have accountability meetings every Monday with me, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I go in and I help you out through the process of building your portfolio and also to reviewing your projects. So there is nothing left to, am I doing this shit right? No, I'm helping you out directly. You know what I'm saying? So if you still haven't tried CodingPhase.com, click on the link in the description. There's a 20% off in there. Go sign up. I'm telling you guys, right now we're about to change the game with everything that we're doing at CodingPhase, okay? Not only have we been doing it for 7 years, there's not a lot of people that could say that. And that can say, I've gotten results for my students for 7+ years. You have to understand, there's levels to this shit. You get what I'm saying? This is Ralph. This is Mercedes-Benz. This is Bentley and up. You get what I'm saying? So when you come in here, you're paying for something that's going to actually get you results. This is not, I'm taking a random course. You could take a random, go to YouTube. YouTube is free. Watch a bunch of tutorials and come talk to me 2 years after you haven't gotten a job, okay? Now, you come to CodingPhase, you come in, you do the work, you follow everything that I've been telling you. You come in every Monday, show me your portfolio, show me your projects. By the summertime, you're going to be working. That's it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you come in, you tried everything that's out there, or you want to get the source. Come on, man. Come to Ralph. You get what I'm saying? Stop playing. Shout out to Coding After 30, man. What's going on? Let me see. Gabriel says, I'm on break. Nice. I'm glad that you're on break, bro. Go get yourself a turkey sandwich. Chill out. You know what I mean? Have a good time. Go smoke a bogey at the corner. Right? Hey, Joe, let's see what's going on. Hey, Joe, what's your opinion on multiple backend or front-end frameworks? Only a few junior positions around me, and everyone seems to use different framework. Currently using React Node. Yes, you basically know exactly what everybody knows, bro. Only knowing React and Node, it's only going to get you so far. There's a lot of jobs for it, but the thing is that those roles, a lot of people from other languages and frameworks, they're jumping into that too. And on top of that, you have a whole bunch of people that have just been, laid off this past year and still haven't gotten a job, that they're going for those exact positions. So now it's an employer's market, meaning that if I'm an employer, I got a startup, I got a new application, I got some microservices that we're working with Node.js, we're doing Next.js, we're doing Prisma, TypeScript, etc. Guess what? The market is set up for me to choose the best talent and at the lowest price, right? So that leaves you as a new developer, junior developer, in the air, because guess what? There's more people more qualified than you that are applying to the same position. So now you're just there like sucking your thumb at home wondering why you can't get a job, it's very simple. The thing that you're going for is what everybody else knows. So now you're dealing with everybody that's doing web development. You got to go in and start focusing on other frameworks. You got Laravel, you got C#.net, right? You have Java Spring, right? Those things are not sexy. And when I say they're not sexy, it's not that they're not good. It's just, it's not sexy for people to talk about on YouTube or TikTok or this, and that, right? Those people that are coming in now that are getting into the development, that's who they're listening to. They're listening to the person who goes in and makes it sexy. When was the last time you seen some dude walking around with granola and talking about, hey guys, I'm here at XYZ startup and I'm eating granola. Man, you know, PHP is so good. When was the last time you heard that? Or you seen somebody like that? Or you seen anybody on TikTok, on Instagram, or this and that? There isn't. There isn't anybody talking about that. So they're not making it sexy for people, right? So when people go in and say, I want to become a developer, who they're going to be looking at? The guy with the granola walking around in San Francisco, you know what I mean, etc. In a condo with 7 roommates. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're looking at that dude as like, man, I want to be that guy. So they're all learning the same shit that guy knows, right? Or that he's got hired with, okay? But that doesn't mean that that's where the opportunities is at, right? That's where everyone is paying attention to. When everyone's paying attention to something, you got to go in and say, do I want to be a small fish in a big tank, or do I want to be a big fish in a small tank where I could really stand out? You get what I'm saying? So how you do that? You go into other languages or other frameworks. So definitely look into other frameworks, bro, because there isn't no jobs for junior developers right now for Node.js. And if you do get one, like, it's literally like you're one off. Right now, stop looking at the people that won the lottery. Look at the averages and say, okay, how many people is out here that's getting hired all the time? That's when you got to look at other languages and frameworks. Another thing too, good topic. I mentioned this on my video. Go check it out. The latest video that I dropped, right? I don't know if it was the thumbnail. I don't know if it was this. Switching careers into tech, web development, right? I should have put it 2024, right? But not a lot of people have seen this video. When you guys get a chance after this live stream, go watch it. I broke down a lot of stuff in there. It's basically a video that I will give to anyone who wants to get to switch careers into tech. Meaning that if somebody asks me in the street and I don't know, in the parking lot attendant tells me, hey man, what do you do? How you got this car? This and that. I'll say, hey, what's your Instagram? What's your I don't know, your WhatsApp or something. Here, I'm gonna send you this link. Watch this video. This is the video that I will give to anybody to watch to understand what's going on with web development and what's the process of switching careers into tech right now, focusing on web development. Right? That's the video that you got to watch. Now, in that video, I discuss that there's now 4 different levels of developers. Okay? There's 4 different levels of developers. Okay? We've been seeing it year after year, but now it's confirmed. Damn, you're like, damn, Joe, don't leave me with the suspense. What's the 4 level, Joe? Can you tell me, Joe, what's going on, man? Right? And sometimes people think like, yo, Joe's just pulling some shit out his ass and it's like, yo, here comes Joe with some cat. Nah, this is real fucking life, right? There's 4 levels of developers. Okay? The ones that you guys know is junior level, mid-level, and senior level. Okay? But the game changed, guys. All right? A junior level is no longer a junior level. A junior level is a dude with 1.5 to 2 years of experience. That's the junior level now. Now you, as a beginner, trying to get into your first job, right? And you're like, man, I'm looking for some junior level positions. They're not looking at you. They're looking at the dude with 1 year to 2 years. So the game changed now. Okay? The game changed now, right? So a junior level position starts with at least a year and a half to 2 years and up. This is why people are not getting hired when they apply to a junior position. I talked to a couple of recruiters, and that's the number one thing that they mention. All junior positions are now being looked at for somebody that has a year and a half to 2 years of experience, period. This is why people keep saying, yeah, but I keep applying. They keep saying they're looking for somebody with junior level position. They're looking with people with experience, no matter what, even at a junior level position. Now, what do you do? Do we sit here, we punch the air, we close our eyes? Damn it! This is so hard. Why didn't you get a job? We could do that all day. Or we understand that there's 4 levels to this shit. Okay? Junior, mid, senior. But what's this one right here? Right? What's this little pinky? Somebody tell me, what's the little pinky? I'm going to let you guys think. What's the title? What's the name of the little pinky? Okay? Let me know in here. Okay? Let me know in the comment section. I'm waiting for you guys to go in the comment. I don't know if it's just delayed or you guys don't know how to type. Give me a title. What's the pinky? If the the ring finger is junior, middle finger is the mid, and then the index finger is the senior, right? There's 4 levels to this shit. But what is this thing here? Let me know. Someone says internship. Internship is not part of the employment. Ding, 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 ding. Entry level. Now, entry level at some point will be connected to junior developer. That's no longer the case. Okay? Shout out to Kyle Smith. He's like, noob. It's a noob level. No, it's entry level. Okay? Entry level, guys. Okay? Now, let's discuss this. Okay, let's discuss this and understand this, right? And shout out to the person who just gave this a downvote, right? A down like. I never understand why when you get some real information that can actually help you, there's always one dude's like, I'm gonna give this shit a down like because I don't like it. I don't like the fact that there's another level now. Bro, this is real life. You either gonna fucking run with it or you're gonna be bitching on the comment sections. What do you want, right? So here we go. So entry level, right? Entry level is positions like I've been saying for years, right? So no matter what, right? No matter what, I've been saying this shit for years, and at the end, it got confirmed true, right? I've been telling you guys have to go in and build yourself up, and more than ever, okay? Because this is an employer's market. They the one making the rules. We just here trying to figure out how we're gonna get paid. Okay. Entry level, slide through the side door. Right? I told you guys, positions like web administrator, web content manager, webmaster, content editor, positions like email developer, email marketing specialist, right? Those are the entry level positions, okay? And it's not because I teach it. That shit's irrelevant, right? Always remember this, right? And I want to be 100% honest with you guys. I don't teach the shit that I like, right? I teach the shit that gets you results, right? When you come to CodingPhase.com, it's not a thing like, you know, how you see people here like, I'm going to teach a new JS framework with JavaScript and Prisma and Next.js. That's the shit that they like, right? They're excited about that. They enjoy that, right? So they go in, create courses and talk about it. They like that shit. I'm a business owner. I'm not here trying to go in and create shit just because I like it. I'm creating things that's gonna get results to my students. Okay? When I go in and I talk about content editing, email development, Shopify theme developer, it's not me that I wake up in the morning. Trust me when I tell you, I don't wake up in the morning and be like, oh man, I want to write some HTML tables. Man, wouldn't it be nice if I could just go in and write some ghost tables and I could, maybe go on WordPress and just upload a photo today. Right? That's so exciting to me today. I don't wake up like that, bro. I'm waking up the same shit that you probably waking up to. Man, I want to build a full stack application. I want to go in and do some research on advertisement and marketing, etc. That's what I'm excited about. But I don't teach that. I don't talk to you guys about that. Why? Because I'm trying to solve a problem. The problem is, how do you get hired, right, on your first job? That's the whole purpose of CodingPhase. That's why we get results. We don't try to do everything. I'm not trying to make you the next Mark Zuckerberg. I'm not trying to make you the next even you or the next guy creating frameworks. That's a journey you have to go on. My sole purpose is to help you land your first job and get you started in your first 2-3 years as a developer. That's it. By me niching down, I can actually solve your problems. This is why when you come to this channel, a lot of people will be like, damn, Joseph's always dropping gems. It's very simple to drop gems. When you go in and you niche down and you're only trying to solve one specific problem, okay? So again, when I tell you guys, content editor, web administrator, webmaster, email developer, email marketing specialist, Shopify theme developer, right? Then you have other skills that are on the side that's looked down upon, like Drupal, right? Like, the reason I bring that up is because I'm trying to get you results. It's not because I like it. I don't wake up thinking about this shit, to be honest with you. But guess what? When you are a junior developer, right, an entry-level developer, right, your main goal should be, how do I get in? How do I get hired? So I have to go in and provide you that value and give you that information of what will work. Okay? There's people that have came in and have followed my courses and have gotten results, right? And have gotten hired. And there's people that have tried everything that's out there, right? And they know how to code. They know how to do a bunch of shit, right? But they come here and they listen to what I say just on YouTube, without ever signing up to my courses, without even me having to help them out directly, right? And they've gotten results because they listen to what I said. And they pivot. You get what I'm saying? So, again, when I tell you guys about this stuff, it's for a reason. And it's been confirmed, right? If people are looking for a junior level position, let's say you're a front-end developer. I want to be a front-end developer. There's a junior level position. Guess what? They're looking for somebody with a year of experience. Where do you find that year of experience? It's not going to be in your house. You can't show up to a company and say, I got a year of experience. What have you done? Well, I've been doing a lot of YouTube tutorials. I went to Udemy. I've also watched a couple of blog posts. I follow this guy on TikTok, and I follow some of the tutorials that he has on TikTok that takes 30 to 60 seconds, and I've been spending a whole year. I got a year experience. No, you don't. You don't have a year experience. You get that experience by doing something that solves a problem for a company, either by freelancing or by you working at a company using your web development skills. Now, am I wrong? Let's go into the chat. Let's go in. Let's put it on the chat. Okay? Let's put it on the chat, right? Because there's an interactive live stream. This is not Joe talking. This is a live stream where we have you guys here, and y'all here with me. Okay? Let's see if we could pull up the chat. Sometimes YouTube sucks. YouTube be having so many bugs, it'd be crazy. I don't even know how Google survives in this world. Sometimes I think they barely survive of like just off the name and the products that they already created, because Google Jesus Christ, they make so much shitty products. This is why every year there's a huge cemetery of like their fucking products are just horrible. So yeah, so we're trying to bring up the chat, but of course, why will the chat work? Why will why will the chat work here? Right? Of course not, it doesn't work. We gotta jump on the YouTube app to open up a poll. Why would the chat work on a web browser, right? You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro. Why would it work? It's not like people do live streams on their desktops, right? Why would it work there? Oh, God. So, look, we're trying to pull up a poll. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull up a poll. Let's see what we can do. Let me see, hold on. I gotta switch accounts, right? But why would it work? Why would it work on a browser? Yo, sometimes I be like, yo, I don't know who works on the YouTube app, but it gotta be like the worst of the worst developers. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth, man. There is no way that this is the biggest application and one of the most fucking popular applications in the world, and YouTube has this much bugs. Who works on the YouTube team? This is why you got to tip your hat to the guys that work at Netflix. It's a whole different level of developers over there, right? That's where what's this guy's name? The Prime Egan works at, right? There's a couple of friends of mine that work over there, right? But the level of development that they have there, it's at a whole different level. And you would think for Google, which is one of the biggest companies in the world, they will have a certain level of product, right? Of quality of their products. Their products suck, bro. Google is like, I don't know, man. Like Google, it looks all good on fucking paperwork, but they don't know how to run that company. They really don't. You get what I'm saying? It's not at a level of Apple. It's not at a level of Netflix. It's not even at a level of Meta. The amount of bugs that they have on the YouTube app and on Google Ads, it'd be crazy, bro. So let's see. We're in here. Can we put... Of course not. We can't. Because now I'm on an Android phone. So on Android, the Android app doesn't work the same way. So there is, of course not. There's no way to add a fucking poll to the chat. So we just wasted 5 minutes out of our day. Good old YouTube. Oh my God. Anyways, let's move on from that. I guess we have no way to pull up a poll. Let me see. Reading through here. Boom, boom, boom. How and where do you find entry-level jobs? Ron, good question. I just covered it. I just gave you a couple of keywords that you should be paying attention to. Okay? So, again, if you go to Indeed.com, I'll give you a great example, right? And just like I said before, take this shit out of your head that you're going to make $100,000 on your first job. It's not going to happen. Okay? If you're honest with yourself, you're going to get, everything that you wanted, right? If you bullshit yourself, you're basically going to be disappointed. Okay? So again, you come in here, let's say, start with the basics, right? You could go to Indeed.com, start with the basic, put title, HTML, and you will find jobs like this. HTML website specialist, right? It's not what people told you. It's like, damn, $17 to $25 an hour? You could charge for $25. This is a part-time job, right? But the idea of like what someone will tell you, man, people are getting paid $100 and $200, it's cap, bro, right? You have to start somewhere, okay? Now, again, you do have other positions in here, right? Again, like this is just like different dates, but you will go in and search like web administrator. I'm just giving you a couple of keywords, right? This type of job will go in and give you a full-time job and give you the opportunity as an entry-level position, right? Because again, this is not a job that you're going to be doing a lot of complex work. You're not going to be working with a bunch of things, right? And even though they say it requires 4 to 6 years, it's all bullshit because they will still hire you because if you can do the job, they will give you that opportunity to get hired. I've seen it done plenty of times with my students, okay? Any job that's below $75,000, you have a chance of getting hired as an entry-level position, especially depending on the job title, okay? So again, it's all about ranges, right? And what type of skills you're going to be using on that job that's going to get you the job on this job market. Okay? Now, again, anyone that's watching this will be like, damn, Joe, but I thought that I was going to be able to be making $50, $80 an hour. Like, that's what was told to me. Bro, that's what was told. That's not the reality. Okay? So, again, you're going to start in something like this if you don't want to go in and be wasting time. Like, of course, look, there's people that get hired all the time also for, junior front-end developer and make like $90,000, 100 something thousand. There's people that get that. But you got to go in and look at their track record and look at how long it took them to get hired. It's up to you. If right now you got a good job and you're like, shit, Joe, I got time to waste. I could stay right here in my bullshit job. I'm already making $85,000, $90,000, and I got time to waste. I could waste a year, 2 years of my life just applying to jobs and getting better with algorithm questions, and I'll just stay here on my job until we get that dream job. You could take that route, and you could go and try to become a junior front-end developer in this market, right? And get hired a year and a half from now, right? If you have the time for that. But most people want to get hired now. They don't want to get hired a year and a half, 2 years from now. Waiting until someone calls their ticket. Like this is the fucking Hunger Games. You get what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker's waiting right now. Is like, Juliet from the meadows. And there's a little Cindy coming out. It's like, That's me. I got the junior front-end developer job, guys. Yes, I made it. I got $110,000. While everybody's fucking in the meadows starving, ribs is showing, and dudes is like, man, one day I'll get there. It's like, nah, you don't have to go through that shit. You could go in, get yourself a job like this, put in the work, put 6 months to a year in there, go and get the next job. And when you go to the next job, they're going to even, it's going to be even more easier for you to get the position because you got a year of experience. You get what I'm saying? This motherfucker's out here like, Julia from the Meadows. And then that's me. I've got my job. And then now you see them, they showcase them all over social media. They showcase them on YouTube, on TikTok. A day in the life of little Cindy eating granola. And everybody's out here, ribs is touching. Dudes is like this heating up on a fucking fire can. It's like, yo, man, one day they'll pick my number. And there's a dude right here with a ticket on his ear, like it's a bogey. Like, yo, one day I'm waiting for that day, bro. When they call me, they gonna call me, bro. If you good, wait for your ticket to be called. Shit, you ain't got nothing to lose. But the average dude that's out here working a bullshit job, breaking his back, getting tired of going to work every single day and not even getting a raise, right? Doing all the work that you need to do and not even getting a little raise. And when they do give you a raise, they say, man, listen, boy, we got you 20 cents on your new on a raise. It's like, man, it ain't that great, man. I was making $15. Now I'm making $15.20. Yay. Right? Like if you you one of those guys, you don't want to be waiting out here a year and a half, 2 years. Because it's wasting your life. You come and you go through the process. You go through the entry-level positions that I've been saying this shit for years. And now, you know, when my students is getting higher and I'm seeing all these people that they're doing everything that's out there. They're doing fucking TypeScript, Prisma, fucking Next.js, whatever the hell Theo reviews, right? All them shits that Theo reviews, all them dudes that's a beginner, they're like, I can't get a job with none of this shit. It's like, yeah, because that content is not for a beginner, right? And shout out to my boy Theo. And it's true, right? You go in and watch some of the stuff that's out here on YouTube and the stuff that's being put out there, and you don't understand there's levels to this shit. There's content that you need to be watching to help you succeed, and there's content that is good to watch for knowledge and awareness, not because you have to do that. Right? This is like years ago when people will be like, man, a new framework come out, and they stop everything that they're doing to learn the new framework. You don't have to do that. That's like some beginner shit. That's like people that don't know nothing. If you've been in this game and you know enough and you've been watching my channel, you know how to move out here and get results. Okay? This right here, this is gold. Okay? Web Administrator, OCS Technologies, right? $59 to $71. This is the job. This is the one. Okay? This is the type of job that you're going to go in and find that will give you the opportunity and you'll get hired fairly quickly. Okay? Where you're not here waiting for the Hunger Games to call out your fucking ticket. Drupal administrator. No one knows this. No one knows Drupal. But it's a huge demand for it, right? You go in and you search Drupal, right? Or web administrator, it's just where you're going to find this the most. And you're going to find a bunch of jobs. And you might be scared. You might say, well, there's only 185 jobs listed here, Joe. But if we search for, I don't know, let's search Node, right? Joe, there's 5,000 listed for Node. Why would I learn something that only has 180 something? It's very simple. There's no competition here. When you go in and you apply to one of these 185 jobs, there's like 100 people that apply to each job. That means that there's time to look at your portfolio. There's time to call you for an interview, right? When you apply to one of these 5,000 jobs for Node.js or React, right? React has a whole bunch of jobs, 6,000 jobs, right? When you go in and you apply to one of these jobs, you better understand, like, there's thousands and thousands of people applying to the same job. You're not going to get seen. And if you get seen, it's like winning the lottery. You're lucky enough that they got to see your portfolio. So you understand that? It's better to apply to something that has 185 jobs, right, listed, than something that has 5,000 jobs when every single job there has thousands of applicants. And to this, there's only 100 to 150 applicants for it. You're going to get seen. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Cole McLennan. Says, I'm 4 years into Drupal career. It's not as bad as people say. It's not. Right? It's a job, guys. This is the shit that people don't understand too. Right? And sometimes I'm like that dude. What's that meme? What's that meme of Let me see. Meme. Kid stressed. Smoking a cigarette. There's a meme of this kid smoking a bogey. This kid, right? So I don't know if you guys know which meme I'm talking about. So there's a meme of this kid that they took his picture, his face, and then they put a mustache on him, and he's smoking a bogey, just like this guy. This is me right here. It's me stressed when I hear this shit. Right? When people be like, man, but I want to go and do this and that. It's like, bro, it's like, I want to get your results, but you're fighting it. Let me see. Shout out to everybody in here. Again, guys, if you guys haven't tried out CodingPhase.com, come check it out, guys. You want to support your boy. You want to come in and let me help you out in this process. This is where you want to go to. CodingPhase.com, okay? Come in, sign up for the Diamond membership, right? This is going to give you access to every single course on CodingPhase. CodingPhase is built for helping you get your first job. That's my sole purpose. You want to get results? This is what we do. You don't have to believe me. Go through the Hall of Fame, right? And this is just a small amount of people that have actually taken the freaking time to go in and share their story and share what has happened to them by coming by on CodingPhase.com and sharing, the results that they've gotten. Like, you could go in here. There's pages and pages and pages and pages of students that came through CodingPhase. Okay, so the results is there, bro. We help. You know what I'm saying? You have the Tech Accelerator. This is for those of you guys that need more help and want everything given to you and you want me to work directly with you. You got the Tech Accelerator program, right? The majority of you guys with the Diamond membership, you should be fine. And that gives you access to all the courses and gives you access to everything that we have on CodingPhase. Take advantage. 20% off. Click on the link below, get started, do what you got to do, right? Again, this is not for everybody. There's some of you guys that are supposed to go through the hardships, right? There's some of you guys that's supposed to not get a job. I'm sorry to put it out there like that, but it's the truth, right? Some of you guys, y'all too hard-headed, right? Some of you guys be like, nah, I'm doing this shit on my own, Joe. I got a whole game plan, man. I'm following this guy on YouTube. I'm following this guy on YouTube. I got an email with a coupon on fucking Udemy. I'm good. I'll see you next year, Joe. I come back and like, how everything went, bro? Nah, man, shit didn't really work out. I actually signed up to a boot camp after that. I went to App Academy. I went to Full Stack Academy, right? Right now I'm actually on my second boot camp right now as we speak, Joe. But, if shit don't work out, I'll come try CodingPhase.com, right? I love it. I love when people go in and they go every fucking route. They're like, nah, I'm not coming to Joe. There's no way that this guy with a hat on, talking the way he talks on YouTube, he could help me out. I love it. I love when you go every fucking route and then you make your mistakes and then you come back with a tear in the corner of your eye. Damn, Joe, this shit, it didn't work out how it was supposed to. And I'm on a $20,000 loan. And I did every YouTube tutorial and everything that's out here, Joe. What can you do for me, Joe? Can I get a discount? It's Black Friday, Joe. Can I get a 50% off? I'll be like, here you go, kiddo. Right here. Welcome home. Bobby still loves you, pick you up from your shoulders, and, give you a kiss on the cheek, on your forehead, like, welcome home, kiddo. Bobby still loves you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a bad kid who you gave him everything and he still want to be doing drugs, and now he comes back as a meth head, and I pick him up and say, I still love you. You my son. You know what I mean? Like, Again, guys, this is jokes. I gotta crack jokes, make this shit funny, and enjoy ourselves while we cracking jokes in here. But now people, there's people that love to make their own mistakes, and I'm fine with that because I was just like that. I'm hard headed as hell too, you know. So yeah, some of us we learn better when we make mistakes, right? Trust me, I'm part of that crew too. But for those of you guys that's like, nah, I'm not trying to waste my time. I'm not trying to risk it. Come to codingphase.com. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to go in, give you all the courses that you need. And the cool thing about it is that, you know, when things change in the industry, new things are being required of you on the job. Because you are a member of codingphase.com, you get access to that automatically. I go in and I create those courses and give you the actual training that you need to be able to get the position. So my platform is not dictated on what's happening on YouTube, what's happening on GitHub, what's trending. I don't give a fuck about that shit. All I care about is the jobs. What are they requiring? What is it that they're looking for? So I go in and go out of my way and make sure I give you that to make sure you succeed. Okay. And as you're going through interviews and people are asking you certain questions and you tell me about it, guess what? That lets me know, guess what? I have to go in and I got to add those courses to the platform, into whatever curriculum it is that we're working on. Right. So we're constantly updating everything to make sure that it goes for the position that you're going for. No one else does that. People go on what sells. You know, it's like I got courses in there. Like I'll give you a great example, right? Like email marketing, show you right now, email marketing for developers, right? I give you a great example. Email marketing for developers. This is probably the course that sells the least amount of sales, right? Got the least amount of sales on CodingPhase.com. Email marketing for developers. And you might say, why is that? Right? Why is it that course, right, that doesn't get any sales is probably the most important course on CodingPhase.com? And why is it that no one is buying it? Right? People go in and they buy responsive HTML emails, they buy the email frameworks, they buy, design software, or let's say the practical JavaScript, right? And it's because people think that everything about web development is just code. They pay no attention to the other skills that you need to get the job. Right? But why did I go in and I create this course, right? It's like Klaviyo. Right now, I'm about to create a Klaviyo course. Let me ask you guys, do you guys think that Klaviyo course is going to sell? Do you think that developers are actually interested in Klaviyo, right? How many of you guys here put the number one if you're interested in a Klaviyo course, and put number two if you're not interested in a Klaviyo course, and be honest, right? Put it there. Come in, guys. Put it. We don't have a poll because Google don't work. Google's garbage. Okay. Put in the comments on the live stream right now. Number one, if you're interested in a Klaviyo course. Number two, if you're not, and just be honest. Okay, be honest. There's a lot of people in here. I need this information. I need this data. I need this data. I just talked to you guys for an hour and 20 minutes, right? I need that data from you, okay? Number one, if you're interested, not because I'm telling you about it. Put number one if you're interested in a Klaviyo course, not because I'm selling a course, not because you know me. I want you to actually say your actual interest. Today, this morning, that you wake up thinking, I want a Klaviyo course. Put number one if you woke up today thinking of, I want a Klaviyo course. Or put number two, no, I don't care about no Klaviyo course. I wasn't interested in that. Come on, guys. I need that data. There's a lot of people in here. This is why I get pissed off sometimes. There's 80 people in here, right? And out of the 80 people, there's only maybe 10 people who are active. Come on, guys. This is the least that you could do. Tell me, did you wake up today, I need a Klaviyo course, or two, I have no idea what that is, or I don't care? So put the number 2. Because right now, a lot of people are lying right now. The reason why I'm asking you about this data is to give you guys information right now that's going to change your mindset. Okay? Not because I want you to buy the course. I don't give a fuck if you buy the course. To be honest with you, I really don't, because no matter what, CodingPhase.com sells on its own. I'm not trying to convince you, right? And sorry I curse so much. I need to stop cursing. I feel like when I curse, it feels like it's like angry or something. I need to stop cursing. But that's how I talk with my friends. But again, I'm not trying to convince you, right? People's going to find this course no matter what. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is that just like the email marketing for developers, right? It's the least amount or the least selling course on CodingPhase.com. The Klaviyo course is also going to be the least selling course. Okay? Now ask me why I'm actually adding this to the platform. Okay? Why am I even adding this to this platform? Okay? It's very simple. When you are trying to find your first job, the best opportunities are in content management and email development. You already know everything about coding, all about tables, how to make a responsive website. But you know what you're missing? You're actually missing the tools that's going to help you stand out from everybody else. You know, right now, after I started talking about email development, after I started talking about content management, there's a bunch of people that come out of nowhere, out of the woodworks, and like they're trying to make courses on email development, right? And you'll see them on fucking Udemy. There's a $20 course there somewhere, $50 course there. But this is what makes the difference between what we do at CodingPhase and what everybody else does. I can go in and just teach you the syntax, but you can't do anything with the syntax. Meaning I could teach you HTML tables and show you how to take a design and make it responsive into an HTML table and then make a email with that. But if you don't understand what email marketing is, you have no idea how to set up a campaign. You have no idea how to use any of the major platforms that is using HTML emails and allow you to go in and set up automations. Me teaching you how to create a responsive email is fucking irrelevant. You don't need to learn that shit if you don't know how to do the actual job. Do you understand that? Right? So what I'm trying to show you guys with that is that it's not that I'm trying to add a course that's just random. It's a thing that is in demand. Do you guys know how many Shopify stores are out there? Let me just show you guys this. How many Shopify, how many stores? Okay. This is all backed up by data. This is shit that you could go in, take your time, do your own Googles, and figure this shit out on your own. Okay? That's just on that, right? We're gonna show you a little something. Okay? This is how I come up with things on CodingPhase.com, and this is why we get results. We don't go in and say what people are searching for. I could go and build the Next.js course. That's not gonna get you results. Not right now. Not to the people that is trying to get their first job. So I'm going all out looking through all different data points to figure out what's the best thing to help you guys out, right? You go in and you search, for example, right? I'm going to show you guys a couple of things right now. Just a couple of things, right? Just a couple of things. Okay. We're going to show you a couple of things right now just so you could see. Okay. All right. Cool. And let me see what's the next thing. Okay, we got all right, Shopify, drop shipping. Okay. And the last one, which is the App Store. Okay. Give me 1 second. Because I want to show you guys data so you guys can see. Because when I say some shit, right, people, they second guesses like, whoa, he don't got the comb over. He's not Little Billy. His name is not Little Billy. He don't got the glasses. He don't got the little dweeby look. This guy, how can I trust this guy? He don't look like a developer. Can this guy really teach me something? So I have to come up with fucking numbers. You know what I'm saying? I gotta come in and prove it, right? When random dudes, they don't have to prove shit, right? But I have to prove it. So I don't mind proving it. Now, let's go in, okay? Let's go in. Okay. Let's go in, right? Just trying to show you some data, right? Okay, we got this. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Just to put you guys on, right? So, for those of you guys that don't know, Klaviyo, right, is an application that basically handles email development, right? The email side for Shopify stores, right? It also handles SMS, right? Which is text messages. It also handles mobile push, right? And a whole bunch of other things. And it's not just for Shopify, which initially it came out that it was just a Shopify app. But now it's also connected to Salesforce. It's also connected to WooCommerce, BigCommerce, AEM, okay? And Wix, okay? Now, this is the numbers, all right? They've helped basically create $15 billion, right? Generate $15 billion attributed to Klaviyo itself, right? And this is in 2023. They have over 143,000 customers. This is over 143,000 stores and businesses that use Klaviyo. Okay? I don't think you guys understand how big this is, right? On top of that, every store that you could think of, anyone that's selling any type of products online, their go-to app, especially once you are successful and you want to grow in any type of online and e-commerce business that you might have, they're using Klaviyo. Okay? Good old Klaviyo. Okay? Been around since 2012. This is the first $1 billion app that came from Shopify and has now taken over the world. Every freaking platform is now using Klaviyo. CodingPhase uses Klaviyo. Okay? this company is not going anywhere. This is a skill that once you learn it, you could walk around with this bag of experience behind you. You can work for e-commerce. You can work for any type of company that's running email marketing. And again, like I said, this is going to be the least selling course on CodingPhase.com. But it's definitely not going to be the least used. Now, how does that make sense? Let's break it down. Let's break this shit down so you guys could understand this. How does the course that sells the least amount on the platform is going to be used the most on the platform? Very simple. Because I'm adding this to the email developer curriculum. That means since everybody's coming in and they're like, oh, I want to be an email developer, right? I want to get into my first job. They wouldn't go in out of their own, their own research and be like, I'm going to learn Klaviyo. What the hell is that? That shit sounds funny, right? But guess what? That's my job as an instructor. That's my job as a business owner, to go in and prepare you for what's coming and the opportunities that's there that you don't know about. So what do? I give you access to that no matter what as a diamond member. I know you're not going to buy it, right? I know you wouldn't purchase it yourself because you have no idea the value of it, but I do. So I go in and put it in the curriculum. So now when you go in and you show up to some of these companies and they ask you, what do you know about Klaviyo? Well, I know everything about Klaviyo. I know how to set up lists. I know how to set up segmentations. I know how to set up the email templates and make them customized. I know how to do A and B testing. I understand how to set up automations, right? How to set up flows. For those of you guys that know about Klaviyo, y'all know what I'm talking about. For those of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, never heard of this, y'all right now scratching your head like, wait, what? What is he talking about? But this is why it's so important to understand all of this. All right? I'm trying to give you guys what's going to get you results. I'm not trying to give you guys some random bullshit just to teach it to you because I like it. That's not what I get paid for. I get paid for you getting results and you telling other people about, hey, shit, where I got results, go to CodingPhase.com. Like, that dude took care of me. Like, they definitely prepare me. We wasted no time. We learned exactly what we needed to learn. Helped me with my portfolio, met with me every week. Guess what? You're going to get everything that you need on CodingPhase. Okay? But again, you got to pay attention to. You got to pay attention to things like this. There's like multiple data points that show you what is it that you need to be learning. And it's not on what, like, quote unquote, developers talk about. Because developers are like hobbyists, right? It's like artists. I give you a great example. I'm part of like the music industry. I'm in that world too, right? There's people that go in and review machines and keyboards and shit like that, right? And a lot of people that watch them, they go in and buy every equipment, right? But technically, they shouldn't be watching that, right? They shouldn't be watching what's the newest machine studio or what's the new Akai MPC. You already have an MPC. What you need to be learning about is how do you market your music? How do you go in and sell your merchandise? It's the same thing that I'm doing for you guys in development. A lot of you guys already know how to code. A lot of you guys already learned the parts of like coding and syntax and all of that, right? But you're missing the other pieces, which is how do I make money with my skills? How do I make sure that every time that I learn something, I'm learning something that's going to be valuable to me and to others where I could get paid. If you don't get paid for what you do, you're a hobbyist. You know what I'm saying? You can't compare yourself to the pros. So you have to decide, what do you want to be? You want to be a hobbyist or you want to be out here some dude that's really making money out of the skills that you work hard to get, right? So again, that's what we're doing here on CodingPhase. Lamar says, no, my channels are just random videos of me playing around. Anyone missed the CodingPhase on censor streams? Throwback days, man. That's it. Those days is over, man. The moment, random dudes started clipping clips, and I said, I'm not doing that shit no more, because, we work too hard for what we've been doing here, and a lot of these dudes are losers. Like, they want our spot. They want to be CodingPhase, right? But they're not CodingPhase. That's the sad truth. They're not providing value. They're not fucking doing shit for nobody. They're not working as hard as me, right? So what they want to do is they want to go in and clip little things. Oh, he said something unprofessional. He said something this and this. Or he said something this about this group, and now let's go in and make it bigger, so see how we could get him canceled, some shit. I'm not giving those guys no ammo. Let those fucking losers watch me all day and be punching the air. You get what I'm saying? Like, we had every type of situation. I've had people say, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know where they found this guy. They found me under a bridge. They say, man, this guy, remember when in 2017, it's like, yo, how you guys gonna be learning from this guy? And this and that. This guy's not gonna be able to help nobody out. 7 fucking years later, we've been killing it. You get what I'm saying? We had people fucking talk shit behind our back. We had people say, I got a fucking ghostwriter, which is like the craziest shit I've ever heard. Imagine this. I got some dude in India that writes my code, and I just come here and I talk. I've heard every type of bullshit you could think of. Every type of thing that they try to discredit me. He's never worked a day in his life. He's never worked for no. Every fucking shit that they've tried to discredit me. And I'm like, yo, oh my God. This motherfuckers try too hard. They're trying too hard. Not knowing me, not knowing all the fucking work that I fucking put in. So the only way I could be brought down is by myself. Meaning I give them ammo of me doing some dumb shit, doing some inappropriate joke or some shit that 10 years from now they pull up and like, look what he said in 2019. You get what I'm saying? He said he was shooting 3 points from the with a pill, like Bill Cosby, and they're going like, yo, they take that shit. Boop, boop. He was doing 3-pointers with a Bill Cosby. You know what I mean? They'll go in again. This is part of the fucking shit that could be a clip. Like, the only way is me self-destructing. You know what I'm saying? But we got to give them the ammo, right? So that's why I don't go in. I don't go hard with the jokes. Like, I'll joke around. When you get to hang out with me in real person, like, we hang out, we crack jokes, we'll do a lot of shit, bro. You know what I mean? We'll bring Crystal and Diamond around. You know what I mean? It's going to be a crazy night. But we can't do that shit in this YouTube channel no more. Because motherfuckers is watching. You know how we got 80-something people and no one comments? There's one of those motherfuckers in there. Trust me. They just waiting. They're like, man, I can't wait to bring this guy down because I hate this guy. Not knowing that I'm a fucking good person. I'm a really good guy that fucking busts my ass. I work hard every single day. I care about my subscribers. I don't push anything that I don't use. I don't fucking push anything that's not going to get any results for somebody. I'm fucking dedicated to my business, dedicated to my family, right? I'm a fucking wholesome guy, right? But sometimes some of these fucking dudes, they look at you online and they're like, how can we bring him down? Because they're miserable. And they're not willing to put in all the work that I put in. So it's like, how can I bring that guy down to my level? Why is he doing this? Why do people even follow him? Who is that guy? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, motherfuckers be miserable, right? But now understand is like, motherfucker, bring value and actually get results. It's that simple. I'm nothing special. I'm just a random dude with a hat on that somehow gets results. Yes, misery loves company. Yeah, motherfuckers be lonely at the bottom and trying to motherfuckers is in there hanging up with a fucking garbage can and a fire. It's like, shit, man, we gotta bring him down someday, man. We lonely down here. It's like, nah, motherfucker, we ain't fucking with you. Stay down there. Shit, it's raining. No, motherfucker, I'm pissing. You know what I mean? I just pissed on you. Motherfucker. Dudes be pissed off. Like, damn, it's a good day. It's raining. Nah, motherfucker, I'm pissing on you. That's what I'm doing right now. We at the top, bro. Oh man. Let me see. What did Joe say in MySpace in 2000? Damn, MySpace wasn't around 2002, bro. MySpace was around like 2004, 2005. Let me see. Reading through here. I took up Shopify's theme development course around 2020. I've been a Shopify developer for 3 years now. I have a Shopify clients on retainer. Also started handling email marketing with Klaviyo. Thanks, Joe. Hey, shout out to my boy, Renell Tige. Go check him out. He's also on the Hall of Fame. Yo, I'm glad that you had the time, bro, to come back and show some love in the live stream. Thank you for that, bro. Yeah, man, it's real people, bro. You get what I'm saying? Nah, man, that's a paid actor from Fiverr. He paid him $20. You know, there's a dude right now. He still can't comprehend. Like, he's still like, nah, man, that's a paid actor, bro. On King David, that's a paid actor. Shout out to LeBar Berry, man. Love up here, man. We need to hop on a live stream one of these days, man. I want to start bringing that up. Also to Renell, send me an email. I want to start bringing up like students and what I call community celebrities, right? Or community, yeah, I call you guys community celebrities, right? Like LeVar Berry, right? LeVar Berry, he ain't taking none of my course. Or maybe, I don't know. But I don't think so. Because LeVar already has his business doing his own thing. But he's a staple in the community. You know what I'm saying? He's a character here. He's one of the main characters on the community, right? Always comes in, gives good advice in the comment section. Always be part of the community, right? So I want to come in and start bringing some of you folks back into the channel and see, do some interviews, right? Know where you're at in life, what you're doing right now, what are your plans, etc. Same thing like Renell, right? I would like to see, what have you been doing the past 2-3 years now as a Shopify developer, and you could share that with the community. Same thing like DJ Norris, DJ Super, Skeleton. Skeleton is one of those people who's been around, long time supporter, 2017. You get what I'm saying? Angel Medina's another one, right? We got a couple of you guys in here that I would love to have you guys come up. Same thing as Margarita, right? Margarita, coño. Margarita, yeah, bring Margarita up, right? Staples of the community, right? I don't know, should we call it, what will be the name of that series? We need to start bringing some of you guys, man. Share to the community, because people want content. People want to see some of that content. We haven't done that in years. It's kind of like, yeah, laughing my ass off. I'm pissed on you. It's true. Couple of fucking dudes at the bottom miserable because they could be here at the top and be good, living a good life and be happy, but they're miserable. And instead of trying to do something positive, they're trying to bring other people down, either by saying dumb shit to them or, trying to fucking get them canceled for no reason, doing all the extra shit that you could think of, coming up with bullshit around a person. It's like, bro, you could do the same shit that I do here, and I will fuck with you. I will connect with you. I'll plug you in. I'll share you. I have no problem sharing my community with other people because there's only one CodingPhase, right? So I'm not scared for sharing. Hey, go to this guy's YouTube channel. Go to his fucking YouTube channel, right? But some of these dudes, they be fucking pissed. You know what I'm saying? They be pissed. It's like, like one of the dudes was pissed because I didn't get to do a interview with him. He said, bro, I got so much shit in my plate, bro. I only have time for my subscribers. Everybody else got to come with a bag. I don't have time. If you're not part of the community, I don't have time. I only have time for people that's in the community and people that's paying me. That's it. If you're going to take my time away from my kids and hanging out with my kids, I need a bag. I need you to pay me for that shit. If not, you have to be part of my community. And if you're in my community, I give you all the time that I got. But if you're from outside my community and in my platform, I don't got time from you. You got to come to me with a bag. You got to come with money in your hand for me to give you my time, because my time is so valuable and it's so limited right now. I can't give it to everybody. I can't do an interview with every random YouTube channel, or I could do with every person that's out here. So you can't get mad at me because it's like, shit, I don't have the time, Let me see. Yeah, definitely email me, Renell. I think you're in the Philippines right now, but we could set up a schedule that makes sense where it's not so crazy for you, like so late. Also, too, we could pre-record it so it doesn't have to be live. Yeah, don't call me unless there's money involved or you're part of my community. There's people that got my phone number in the community. I don't mind to text me or ask me a question. I don't mind that. But if you're a random person from the street, I don't know you. You never part of my community. You don't even leave a comment. You gotta come to me with a bag for me to stop whatever I'm doing to then give you attention. No, you gotta pay me for that shit, bro. That's just how it is. Everybody else that's in my community, I do it for you guys, but random people, hell no. Anyways, guys, listen, I'm about to get out of here. It's your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. Your boy's back and out and did it again one more time. Hopefully you guys enjoy this live stream. Hopefully you got some gems out of here. Yeah, definitely show me some love in the comment section. And again, look into Klaviyo, right? Look into Klaviyo. It's a really good skill to have. And again, if you're in the role of email developer, you're going on that route, or even Shopify, just like Renell was saying, it all goes hand in hand. Okay. You learn about Shopify development, right? You can build a store for somebody. You can then from there manage their store. But then you can also go in and say, well, you know what? I could set up the campaigns for you. That's another bag. They got to pay you extra for that. That's part of the plan or that's part of the package. No, you got to give me another bag for that. Now we're in email marketing stage. Oh, you want me to set up the SMS automations? That comes with another bag. And that's the thing that I'm trying to teach you guys. Learn skills that you can go and do for a company, but then you could do it for yourself and others. Once you learn the skills, you can set up your own online store. You can sell your own products. You can sell your own things through email marketing and email newsletter, etc. You can do all of that because you know how to use the platforms. But then now you can also do it for others that don't know how to do that. So now you're getting a bag for getting a bag. Does that make sense? Right? You're getting a bag for getting a bag. You're getting a bag for yourself on your job. You're getting a bag for yourself on your own business. But now you're getting an extra bag because other people don't know how to do what you do. That's it. And I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. And again, I put the bag in the back. It's the bag. It's the bag. Stop playing with me.